it's Sarah, and today I'm going to be doing the mid-year book freakout tag. I was tagged by the creator, Chammy from Read Like Wildfire. Why can I never say your username? And it was also created by Ellie from Ellie Jane. So moving on into the tag. Question number 1. Best book you've read so far in 2015. So this answer will be very surprising, aka not surprising. But I would say The Diviners by Malia Marie. Question number 2. Best sequel you've read so far in 2015. I would have to say the second book in the Infernal Devices series. I always get confused about the names between the 3 books. I think the second one is Clockworkitten. I think. They're just named too similarly, literally. That's a hard word to say. That is the book when the most stuff just goes down, like relationship-wise, and you just learn so much about the characters. Question number 3. New release you haven't read but want to. Ooh, I know. The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Adier. I don't know how to say her name. Everyone's been talking about it and I just want to read it. Question number 4. Most anticipated release for the second half of the year. Again, this is really gonna surprise you guys. aka not surprise you. But Layer of Dreams by Malia Marie, which is the sequel to The Diviners. I'm super excited to read that. It comes out in August and I just need it. I need it. Number 5. Biggest disappointment. I would probably have to say, and this is a very unpopular opinion, but for me, it would be Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I only read about half of that book and I was just really disappointed because there was so much hype around it and I was really excited to read like an action-packed book about a cool girl, and I personally picked it up and didn't enjoy it. Number 6 is the biggest surprise. For me, that would be Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, because I was just surprised that I liked it. I didn't know that I would think it was good. I picked it up randomly, you know, opened it up, didn't think I'd be interested in the plot, and here we were like 8 hours later, I had finished the whole thing. Number 7, favorite new author. Again, Rainbow Rowell. I've now read 2 books by her and I'm planning on reading her other 2 books, and I just think everything she does is perfection. Her books make me laugh, they make me cry. What more could you want? Number 8, new fictional crush. This is quite the list nowadays, but I'd have to say Nikolai Lanza from the Grisha trilogy, Will Herondale from the Infernal Devices, Kenji from Shatter Me, and the number 1 so far this year, Levi from Fangirl. I am Levi's fangirl. Number 10, book that made you cry. Ooh, there's more than one book that's made me cry this year. Me and Earl and the Dying Girl by Jesse Andrews, Fangirl and Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell, and We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. All those books had me just crying my eyes out. Number 11, book that made you happy. I thoroughly enjoyed Fangirl. That made me very happy, as well as Me and Earl and the Dying Girl, which is just laugh out loud funny. I feel like while I love fantasy books, they don't necessarily make me happy because they're so intense and dramatic that I don't have time to just like smile. But I did appreciate the humor in The Infernal Devices via Will Herondale, and also the humor of Jace Wayland in City of Bones. Number 12, favorite book to film adaptation you saw this year. I actually haven't watched that many new movies this year, but in December of 2014, I did watch The Maze Runner, and it was very good. So I'm just gonna bring that on over to 2015 and count that. Number 13, favorite video you have done so far this year. Oh gosh, I feel like I hate my own content, but I'd probably have to say maybe the playlist book tag because it was just really fun to film, but I'm glad you guys like my videos because I am my own worst critic. Number 14, most beautiful book you've bought this year so far. So as you guys know, I don't really buy books, but last week after I finished Eleanor and Park, I was in just so many shambles that I just needed to own that book. I just needed to have it in my life. And I had seen on Chantel's channel from Bookhands that she had this like special edition that had fan art in it and stuff. So I sought that out on the internet and I found it on barnesandnoble.com and it was on sale for like $11 and it was hardcover and I just had to get it. So I bought that. I bought it and it's so pretty. I know it's gonna be pretty because it's got fan art in it and stuff and I'm really excited to receive it. And guys, this is really a big deal because like I said, I don't buy books. I don't even have a bookshelf. But I just needed Rainbow Rowell in my life. I actually am planning on buying all her books because I support her in her profession. She's very good at what she does. Number 15, what books do you need to read by the end of the year? Well, I don't really put a lot of pressure on myself to read books in an allotted amount of time, but I definitely need to be reading Layer of Dreams as soon as it comes out. I'd like to finish the Mortal Instruments series. I'd also like to finish the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy. And honestly, I want to find some thriller books to read by the end of the year. But other than that, I don't really put stress on myself about books because it's meant to just be a hobby and I don't want to make myself feel like it's a job and that I have to read because, you know, that can be the pressure of having a booktube channel, feeling like you need to be caught up with all new releases and stuff. But I'm just like, nah, man, I'm gonna read at my own pace and I'm gonna be okay with it. What was that? So that was my mid-year book freak out. Hope you enjoyed reviewing the year so far with me. I really liked this tag. Good on you, Chammy. Tell me in the comments below some of your answers to these questions so we can chat about it. And thanks for watching.